Good day everyone and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trading. All our videos for educational purpose only. You're very welcome everyone and welcome. You're very welcome to follow any of our automated signal. As long as you are on the sim, we're not responsible for your trade and we're not your financial advisor. On the market analyzer, based on one contract, we are about to hit 2,000 ticks into the profit based on one contract. ES, based on the last entry signal, 152 ticks into the profit. Nasdaq, based on one lot, 568 ticks into from the last entry signal is 2,700. On the YM, we have 184 ticks into the profit based on the last entry is 905. You don't have to trade all of it. You can trade one ES, one Nasdaq, one Dow Jones. The market analyzer have 5 different automated trade. In here we are using a total different automated trade. We are using the BBT strategy, and on the ES we have $7,000, and on the Nasdaq we have $11,000. This is a really amazing day. The market is moving. We normally start at 10 o'clock, and today we are a little bit early, so we will start. There is nothing really we can say. It's a very easy day, and we are on a cruise control here. We don't have to think today that much. The market and the DAX is also going crazy on the DAX. We have 11,000 on the DAX. When this market is gonna top up on the target to 38.46 on the ES, there is a profit taken, and we'll see if we are able to climb to the target 38.64. As we see, the Nasdaq already hit profit taken on the institutional number 116.34, and it's a crazy day, but we will stand by, and as you see, this is a little resistant here, profit taken on the target 2 institutional number, and most likely we will be hitting target 3 for today, and then the morning session is over. So what we are going to do, we normally start at 10 o'clock. We're gonna kill the microphone and we start at 10 o'clock. Thank you. there is a little profit taken on target 2. The target 2 institutional number is right there in front of you. It's the institutional number, profit taken on 38.46. And at this moment, you gotta be careful. The target 3 usually for the afternoon session, most likely we are going to hit the target 3. You gotta be careful. But also for any trader is not into a trade at this moment, you have another chance. We're not your financial advisor. Whatever you do on a sim, but we have a re-entry point. Thank you. Okay, good. We have at re-entry at 38.28, gentlemen. 38.28 is a re-entry. But do not take a trade, or do not allow your auto trade to take a trade at this moment in here. To our members yesterday for we made template, all of us, for the CL yesterday, and this is the template we have made for the CL yesterday. This is the template we have made for the CL yesterday. As we know, you should not be using an older template. You always have to update your templates. You cannot just use out of date templates. And this one here, let's leave it. This one here, it was made yesterday, and it is doing extremely well. And I hope every trader yesterday copied the template yesterday. And as we see also, especially our traders, after you hit the target 2, there is a reversal. The reversal does not repaint. The reversal does not repaint. So you gotta be careful here. And most likely, once we hit the target 3 today, the morning session is over. The morning session is over. If you are not in the trade, you have a chance to take a re-entry. We're not your financial advisor. You can have a re-entry at 38.29. 38.29 is a re-entry. And also, we have also from yesterday, we told you, once this market entered this 2 yellow line, the dead zone, this means the trend is over. Once the market entered this is not overbought, oversold indicators. This is measuring the previous highs and lows, and it can give us where we can start taking profit on those auto trade. So again, you gotta be careful to take or use I don't know which one indicator. What is 1, 2, and 3, Rage? What do you mean 1, 2, 3? Those are on your blue chart, sir. And those are the institutional numbers. The institutional numbers usually target 1, profit taken, target 2, usually they hit between somewhere around 11 o'clock, target 2, but today is an unusual day, and the target 2 hit at 10 o'clock, stand 11 o'clock. But as we, yes, the target here is the target on the blue chart. Those are institutional targets, sir. Now the re-entry is gonna occur around 38.28. 38.28 as a re-entry, and this is the template we made, Rage, yesterday. So I hope you got it to work today. So this fall here, for you don't have to be a genius trader. Once this market hit or enter this 2 yellow line, take a profit and your day is over. Your day is over. Another things also, folks, as we see here, there is a start getting red from 1 to 30 minutes, from 1 to 30 minutes, and the trend exhaustion fired up, the trend exhaustion firing. That means you have a trend exhaustion on the long trade. So you gotta be careful. This is where you need to start considering override the auto trade. Of course, the auto trade will close once it is 100% the trend is over. But we can close those auto trades on the top to the max. And as we see here, there is some in the momentum with the pressure in the market starts sinking here. And then what you do, you need to, on any given, out of all the 20 auto trades we have, you have 20 auto trades in your package, all of them have this luxury to just one click away, you close position and you are done for today. You do not have to be sitting miserably behind a computer all day long. So as we see, this is the re-entry right now, and once this market enter those 2 yellow lines, or vice versa, here it is when the market is going down, this is where you need to override the auto trade, flatten everything, and you are done for today. Or if the market to the long side, and once this market go between those 2 yellow lines, that means it is over. It is over. So this is where you can maximize your profit. There is a big difference if you close on the target 2. The target 2 is an institutional number. Profit taken on the institutional number. And if you go to every single video on the YouTube, you will find out the institutional numbers, profit taken. I can say 9 out of 10 never fell. So we don't have to sit down and learn alpha waves, or we don't have to sit down and learn a price action for the next 10 years. There is a few things on this blue chart can given us the indication when this market is finished, and we can close the auto trade and we are done for today. Once this market enters those 2 yellow lines and you start having the reversal, that means the market is about to be done, plus minus a few ticks or a couple bars here and there is irrelevant to your trading. So the market came in. Usually also very important to our new members, once the market hit the target 2 institutional number, 9 out of 10, again, 9 out of 10 profit taken on target 2, the market goes back to target 1. Today the market is extremely strong. On a normal day, once we hit the institutional number target 2, 9 out of 10, the market go back to the institutional number target 1. Once we hit the target 2, the market sit sideways for at least half an hour, or is finished for today. Because today we hit the target 2 very early, if it was at 11 o'clock, now it is 10:11. If the market hit around 11 o'clock, plus minus 5 minutes, the target 2, because usually the target 2 is an institutional number, and 99.9% people from Ninja Trader, from they don't know anything about those numbers. That's fine, because they have not been 28 years in the market. That's fine. But another things also you have to understand, once this market go below those numbers here, it's become critical. So when the market at this moment, what we said, there is a re-entry at this number here. If this market go below that number, all the long trades are finished for today. All the long trades are finished for today. So there is a few things you learn about the blue chart, where you don't have to be technical, you don't have to be wisdom in the trading or anything like this. Once 1 and 1 happen in the market, you close and you don't get lost in the details. So as we see, this is where we told you there is a re-entry. And as we see, look, if we see here the market is blinking, this means there is some profit taking, sellers are jumping in, and there is, when the charts start blinking red like this means either they are taking a profit or they start going on the sell orders. So this, when you see the market blinking like this on the chart, this means the market starts selling, and it could be because of the target 2 institutional number, and we will notify. Very important, if we notice on this blue chart, if this market, because I can see from here, and the momentum in the market start losing the ground, and the trend exhausting fire to the opposite direction, very important, if this market go below those number here, we have a problem, and the market going sideways. Simple. So that mean if this market go below that number, all trades are off. All trades are off. Be careful. This is not a dishwasher machine. You put 10,000 in there and it's gonna bubble out to 100,000. And if we notice, look what happened. It came in exactly to this number as a re-entry. As we told you many times on YouTube, and there is people selling here, now start getting dangerous in the trading. So what happened always, when the institutional number target 2, always 9 out of 10, the market is going back because of the profit taking. It goes back to the target 1 and start going sideways between target 1 and target 2 for at least half an hour. And this is 9 out of 10. It's not 6 out of 10. No, sir. It's 9. It's a rebust. It's a rebust. You cannot challenge those. You have to accept them, those numbers, as they are. And those they have not been around for 1 year or 2 years. Those they have been around for over 20 years. That's why you see those new kids with the Bitcoin, they don't know what they're doing, and they cannot predict anything because they don't have the background of future trading. They don't have a background. They're using moving averages. And as we see, look where the wick was, where we called the trade for you, and look where is this market coming in to target 2 institutional number. You're not an institutional. You don't have any inventory. You don't have anything. You're just borrowing, renting the ES and delivering it back before closing hours. You don't have inventory. You have nothing. You cannot move the market. You have nothing. You're just passing by. So if we notice here why the ES is stopping, because of the target 2 institutional number profit taking. Now, is this market able to break? Because it's 10 o'clock. The timing in the market is critical beside your indicators. Because you should be trading between whenever you wake up in the morning, whether 8, 9 o'clock, and you should be done no later than 11 o'clock. No later than 11 o'clock. After 11 o'clock, you need to start closing position and pick up your P&L off the table. As we see here right now, the buyers over the sellers or the sellers over the buyers, right there with the 6 different time frame, they're about even, but to start again, the market getting stronger, and there is a good potential because it's 10-17, there is a good potential for those people trying to push this market to target 3. There is a good potential. As long as we are above that line here, 38.37, we are in a good shape. If this market go below this line, the kind color with a number on it, if this market go below that number, all bets are off. All bets are off. That's why you see now the confusion in the market. Where is this market going? And this is the most suicide trade you'll ever do if you're trying to go long in this area here. There is no long trades in here. If you are in a trade, this is different, but you cannot ask your auto trade or as a manual trading taking a trade in this area here long. Again, big message to our traders. Once this market entered this yellow line, you should not take any long trade, and you should not allow your auto trade to take long. It's the opposite. Once this market, if we notice here, this market is playing on the top, on the high right there. And what you see here, this is where the opposite, you should not let your auto trade take in long. The minute the market entered those 2 yellow lines, you need to start taking a profit and let those amateur trader get brutally losses in the market because they keep thinking the market going high. There is limitation. You should be understand what's going on in the market. Is irrelevant if your ES is on a auto trading on a Renko bar 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes is irrelevant. As a day trader, your gate to success is not your dishwasher machine auto trade. It is your blue chart telling you what's going on in the market. Once we understand what's going on in the market, we are easily able to control, maximize profit on any single auto trade despite the time frame we are using. Even if you are using a Renko bar, it's become irrelevant. If we are looking, if we want to take an example, we can take another chart on a NASDAQ, and this one here is 4 minutes, and this NASDAQ is 5 minutes. This 5 minutes made 12,000, and the 4 minutes made 14,000. Where is the decision coming from? The decision coming from your 1 minute chart, not the NASDAQ. No, sir, not your NASDAQ. Your decision always has to be from the ES chart. For the ones that say, I'll only trade NASDAQ, and he's not looking at the ES, he is trading with one eye closed. If you want to trade the DAX on a different planet, you have to look at the ES. Your gate to an indicator to this market is your ES 1 minute, because you are a day trader. However, if you are an institutional and you can hold position, that's a total different time frame, a total different ball game, and it's totally different. But as a day trader, on a daily basis, activating auto trades, you're trying to make your target on a daily basis. You have to look at the 1 minute, and then you can decide when to unleash your auto trade, when to stop the auto trade, and when you allow your auto trade to go long, and when you allow your auto trade to take short. As an example, if I come in right now and I just woke up and I see this market enter these two yellow lines, I can direct any single auto trade to take short trade. Only I'm no longer interested in the long trade. That can save you a lot of money. That can avoid a lot of losses. It's irrelevant whether you make $2 a day, $200 a day, $2,000 a day is irrelevant. As long as we don't have red P&L. Today you make $2, tomorrow you make $20, is fine. Welcome to trading. Nothing can be changed. The things is, if this market moving, your P&L will be high. If the market not moving, your P&L is flat. The way we need to look at this market is a survival, not going into the red. When we're trying to auto trade and we see this market hit target 2, and when we see this market enter this zone here, in the name of God, why you want to go long? You can look at our videos for the last 3-4 years. We are singing the same song. Once you hit inside this yellow line, do not allow your auto trade to take a long trade anymore. Actually, we encourage you to take a short trade on a micro account, 1 lot. Because this market maybe has a good potential to turn around from here or here, from this area somewhere. Very rare we're gonna cross above that yellow line. Very rare. Does it happen? Yes, sometimes it happens. But taking a 1 micro account short when the market entered this yellow one, just 1. Why? In case, like today, the market hit the target 2 institutional number very early. So maybe there is a potential to climb to the target 3. If it was 11 o'clock, I know for sure the market will not go above the target 2. But it's now, the target 2 has hit at 10 o'clock. So we still have 1 more hour. So maybe they are going to push it to the target 3. Because target 3, there is only 3 targets. 1 and 2 for the morning session, and number 3 is for the afternoon session. There is only 3 targets. There is not 10 targets or anything. So if those guys decide to climb to the target 3, I can take 1 micro account short in here and 1 micro account short in here. So we will have an average price somewhere around 38.54. If we take a short trade on 1 micro account in this area when the market entered this yellow line, and if it goes to our favor, leave it. Don't mess with it. Don't use a trading stop, because what you are doing, you are catching the market from the top all the way to the bottom. If this market went against you on a micro account, it's not going to hurt you. But then if this market hit the target 3, we can add 1 more micro account, because what we are doing, we are reversing. There is so many rules in the reversing, which we covered a lot of secrets last year here on the YouTube about reversal. there is rules for reversal, because actually the money can be made on the reversal much more than trading with the trend. But if you don't know what you're doing, the reversal become a nightmare. So despite that, maybe one day I will go ahead and cover the reversal secrets here on a YouTube. We have done it a couple times, 3 times on a YouTube last year, and we might do it another time. And I think we have done it a few months ago this year as well. And we will do it again to show you how can this market reverse. And the money is in the reversal if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what, we have an auto trade for reversal. And our auto trade reversal is taking a trade exactly as a manual trade with the same condition. We have an auto trade called reversal. So right now, as we see this market, the momentum, if we notice here, start getting strong from 1 minute to 30 minutes, from 1 minute to 30 minutes. I don't want to go through details, but some other instruments are also to the plus side, and the buyers start getting stronger than the sellers. The buyers and the sellers here is not just a simple indicator, it's with a 6 different time frame. So what we are seeing here is an accurate reading. It's like you're trying to land your aircraft at night with no lights. You're dependent on your instruments. You cannot see the runway. You're dependent on your instrument. This is exactly what we've done here. So if this market able to cross the 38.51, there is a good potential to climb to the target 3, which it is for the afternoon. It's not normally, very rare, very rare. We hit the target 3 before 12 o'clock. Very rare. When the market is strong sometimes, or there is a good news, we can hit it, but nothing happened after we hit the target 3. So we are still flirting around the target 2. Maybe the market is gonna get strong momentum and we can go to the target 3, but we will see what happened. And now we have a resistance at 38.50. This is a start. This is the beginning of the end to the long trade. As a future trader, we need to look at the future, not on the past bar or previous bar. You're trading future. You're not a trading history. You know, so for you as a future trader, this means you need to look at the future, not the best bar, MACDs and ATRs. What is an ATR? It just follow the market. What is a MACD? It used to be good in the early 80s. What is a MACD? Follow the market is not predicting anything. All those instruments, they just follow the market. They're not giving you any prediction. When we put 2 and 2 together, we need to predict. As we see here, now they are trying to buy. When you see those lights start coming out, when there is a fib line, always when there is a fib line, you can see the buyers trying to break that line. And this is what happened. And here, stand open in 3 different charts, 5 and 10 and 15. This is the high time frame dot. It's only small dot right there. This one here is measuring for you your 5 minutes, your 10 minutes, your 15 minutes, your 30 minutes. Higher time frame chart is telling you the high time frame is up, is long. And the target is up. Those the institutional target. Then you have 6 different time frame measuring the buyers and the sellers. Then you have your own condition monitoring the pressure in the market from 1 minute to 30 minutes and from 1 minute to 30 minutes, measuring the market. And there is some other indication here. I don't want to get into it right now. So when you are trading, you are right on the spot. And the same time for a normal indicator. In the bottom here, we have 4 indicators, 4 different indicators is indicating when the market is in sequence. When you see they are on a 4 positive, can plot a signal for us here, BBT entry up. That means you have 4 indicators here. They are indicating the market is going up. And then what happened, if the market start getting weak, you start seeing some of those indicators going into the red, and some of them are in the green, indicating we are flying into turbulence. So as we see right now, we have not done anything above the target 2. We have not done anything. What time is it? It's 10:32. By 11 o'clock, if this market not able to hit target 3, we're done. Always remember, when we hit the target 2, take a profit. If you have 4 contracts on an ES, take 2 out. As we see here, this market right now, nothing happened from target 2 and is going back to target 1. And now the re-entry on the ES, it is 38.3775. This is the only long trade re-entry is on this chart. That's why when you are auto trading and when you're anytime, to all our members, doesn't matter what time you come in on your Ninja Trader, if you see this market in yellow, you should not allow any auto trade to take long when it entered this those yellow lines. You should be the opposite, directing the auto trade to take short only, which is very easy. On all our 20 auto trades, you can direct short only, long only, close position, and pause. But be careful. Don't click on. I have one guy from out of USA. I don't know what he want to do, and he was on a live trade and he put pause. You don't do that. And he was expecting the broker to hold his position for him. No. This one here, this button, if you don't have a trade and you don't want your auto trade to take a trade, then you click on this button. But you don't use that button here and go take a nap and you have a trade in the market. Your broker don't know you're having a nap. So do not use this button. And what it is, he called me. He says there is something wrong. I said, what is something wrong? He said, I post the trade, and when I come back, I saw myself, I was out. And if you are in a trade and your broker this does not go to your broker, and your broker is not going to hold a position for you. So the only time you can use this button here, if you don't have a trade, this one here is to close. You maximize your profit, you close, take 1 millisecond to finish. If you come in the morning, you can direct long only or short only. So this is where on every single auto trade, you have the same benefit, luxury to, you can direct your auto trade to whatever you want. So right now, as we see, we have not done anything above the target 2. And if we want to see what happened from that number here at we have a member said we need to make a remote control. Yeah. I don't know what to do without you, Vito. Anyway, um, from 10:26, the market has not done anything. Now it's 10:36. The market has not done anything, has not moved higher, and now we understand why the market has not made any higher move. It's simple. So we don't need to learn price action. We don't need we don't need, we don't need to uh, be brilliant traders. Once we see this market in a certain condition, we don't care plus minus 1 bar, we close. And look what happening. Where is coming? It's coming to our re-entry at 38.38, right there. If this market go below that number, all bets off to the long trades is finished. Let me show you. Let me show you something. The bars, when they are away from that moving average, our moving average, the farther is the bar, the stronger the trend. The farther the bar is from that line, the stronger the trend. As we notice here, when we hit these two yellow lines, the market jammed between as a resistance 38.50 and a support 38.38. Now, if you notice, you're flying, you're leveling up, and the market is leveling from 10 o'clock, and this is the dead point, is right there. If this market go below that number, the trend is broken. It's no longer valid. And all bets are off if this market break that line. That means you need to close immediately all your trades. And if we notice, the market came in the first time on that line, and now it's coming one more time right there. If this market go below that number, you need to close all your auto trades going long, because now we are done with the long trade. If this market stay above that number, we can maintain our positions on the auto trade, or if we want to, we can close it. Look what happened, gentlemen. Look, trading is not dishwasher machine. Look what happened here. The market came in exactly to this line. This is where we told you re-entry. As long as this market above that line, I'm gonna maintain open position until 12 o'clock. Sorry, until 11 o'clock. After 11 o'clock, all bets are off. It's time to pick up your bread off the table. Let those losers auto trading and don't know what's going on, let them get whacked with the market. They're gonna lose. So if we notice, this market here is where it's the bottom for the long trade. Anything below that number, all bets are off for a long trade. And you should never allow your auto trade to take long trade anymore. Another things we told you, Once this market enter, this 2 yellow line, take 1 micro account, 1. It's not gonna break you, because 8 or 9 out of 10, you're gonna nail it from the top to the bottom on the reversal. If the market went against you, then we can add 1 more on target 3 if they decide to take it on target 3. I'm not sure anymore they are able to take it on target 3, because at this moment we have 10:42. Timing, market entry are very crucial when you are entering the market, when you need to exit despite your portfolio, despite your P&L. Where is the best time to exit, and what is the condition we need to close positions? So if the ones are auto trading, and when we told you we have entered the target 2 and you close position, you are in much better profit than the guy is staying at this moment on those auto trades. If this market decide to go a couple bars above the target 2 is irrelevant. You're done. One thing, you are in control with the market. The market is not controlling you. You're making the decision. You're making your own. The market don't care about our rules, but we make our own. We have our standard where when we see the market hit target 2 or enter the 2 yellow line, I'm out of here. You are in control. We should not let the market control our emotions. Oh man, maybe I can get a couple more bars. Quit with this baby stuff, you know. So right now, finally the auto trade decide to close position on this one here, ES. Decide to close position. Beautiful trade, beautiful ride. Beautiful entry, beautiful exit. And it is perfect timing. Perfect timing. 8,600. Perfect timing. Done. It's finished. On this one here we made yesterday, this template, 5,500 on this one here. You can close it while you still have it on. And now it's going to follow, the rest is going to follow this trade. And if we notice here, look at this, the morning session, just as good as the afternoon session. Beautiful. Finished. If we look, the market is still above that line. You see? The market is working like you have Rolex watch. Still above that line, but not for long. Not for long. The target 2 hit, and little at the time, the market is going, if you notice, look, now it changed direction again, and the market start getting weak. Look at this. Always rely on here, on those instruments. It's from 1 to 30 minutes, and we can see the market start getting weak. When we have the 1 minute red, can turn back to green, as we see right now. But when you start having the 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes getting in red, this is the beginning of the end of that trend. Be careful. Max your profit, take your profit, go away. Don't sit behind a computer so the devil will not play with your head, and then you end up losing all your profit in the afternoon. This is what you need to do, sir. We'll take a break 5 minutes and we'll see what will happen to this market. Thank you. Also, the Nasdaq closed. The Nasdaq closed on 10,000. Perfect. The Nasdaq closed at 10,000, and the ES closed on 8,000. Do you have to trade tomorrow? No, you're done for this week. What is today? Tuesday. Your daily target, I don't know who said that, your daily target. No. After 28 years, I find out there is no daily target, because sometimes you're going to have days you make money, some days you don't make money. I don't believe in daily target. I believe in weekly target, because usually the market does not work or does not move the same every day. Sometimes you have a sideways market. Sometimes you have a trending market. If the market is trending today, tomorrow it will be most likely sideways. Usually when the market trending, it trend 1 or 2 days, and then there is a lot of confusion in the market, because there is profit taking, bum, 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 and then you start getting in the chop market. So what I'm saying is, the best is to switch from daily target to weekly target. If you manage on Monday or Tuesday hit your weekly target, you turn off everything, and then for the rest of the week, you be very picky when you release your auto trade, or very picky where you want to take your trades. You're not in desperate to turn on the auto trade the minute you wake up. So once you hit your weekly target, if I see this market hit those 2 yellow lines, I might take a reversal trade on a micro account. I will be very picky. Or I will do something else, trying to learn a little bit more about the market. But try to switch from daily target to weekly target, because the market is not going to spit out $10,000 a day on an ES. The market is not going to spit out $10,000 on a Nasdaq every day. If today your ES or your Nasdaq spit out 10,000, tomorrow there is a good potential to lose 5,000. And then maybe another guy said, oh, what's wrong tomorrow? Your auto trade. It's not the auto trade, it's the market condition. If the market is not moving tomorrow, there's a good potential to lose money. If the market moves, you will add more money. It's not the auto trade, it's the market condition. Now, as we see this market here, what time is it? It's 10:49. In 10 minutes, if this market not able to break those or this, it's finished. So we're going to stay a little bit longer to see if they are able to climb it to target 3. If they wanted to climb it to the target 3 institutional number, it has to be done somewhere around 11 o'clock. So we still have 10 minutes. Let's see what happened. If they were not able to do it by 11 o'clock, it's finished. Be careful. Timing in conjunction with the market. Always the timing is more important than a stupid indicator called ATR or MACDs or Renko bar. So we'll monitor this market very carefully, and we'll see what happens. We'll take 5 minutes break. Thank you. Okay, guys, as we noticed, it's finished. It's finished. And if we also, you don't have to do anything on the chart. You just need to learn how to read the chart. And look at this. We thought about everything. We thought about everything. What it says on the top here, and what does that mean? It's finished. You see, it says and. This means it's over. This is a plot automatically, and it's not repaint. And it's finished. What time is it? 11 o'clock. The institutional number should be hit around 11 o'clock. Did anything happen between 10 and 11? Nothing. Nothing has happened between 10 and 11. You see, that's why you need to get out of this small box. You know, when a guy is auto trading and not looking at the technical chart, he's totally blind, and he don't understand why he's making money and why he's not making money and why his auto trading is working or not working, because he don't know what he is looking at. And it says it's the end. It's finished. Like when you go to a movie, it says end. It's finished. There is nothing left. It's 11 o'clock. From target to institutional number hit at 10 o'clock, usually hit at 11 o'clock. Nothing has happened, just a profit taken. So the smartest guy, especially our members, when you see the target 2 between those two yellow lines, close the trade and go away. There is nothing left. And here it is, nothing. 1 hour, nothing has happened in the market, nothing. So, can you see the different, why those guys, they fell to predict the Bitcoin? Can you see? They've been failing to predict the Bitcoin. Today I did some study on the Bitcoin. I was gonna cover the Bitcoin today, but I decided not to cover it because what I have seen is the opposite what they are saying. And I don't want to get involved at this moment, but maybe I will do this on Thursday. But it does not look good on the Bitcoin at this moment. Despite the Bitcoin gone today up, it does not look good. I own a Bitcoin. I own many things, and I give it to my children. And despite all this, I'm not against Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is the best thing for a long-term investment. You will never be able to day trade it. But today I did some studying on the charts to see where is the Bitcoin, and what I see on the Bitcoin is the opposite what they're saying. It's a little bit the rough time at this moment on the Bitcoin, and look now so I decided I don't want to cover the Bitcoin today because I don't want to make somebody sad over it, and so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut about the Bitcoin. which is totally the opposite what they are saying on the YouTube. Anyway, let's stay with the future. When you see on the chart end, that means your trend is finished. And as you see here, we are in between two yellow lines. This is measuring the previous highs and lows on the other direction. And as we see, start building a lot of resistance from plotting one resistance at 38.50, followed by double resistance at 38.54. And this is going to be harder and harder for the morning session to climb to the final of today. Is the institutional number 3864. The third one is for the afternoon session, and at this moment there is difficulties to hit target 3, and is 11 o'clock. So now what we are going to experience at this moment on the ES, sideways. This means the market is not going anywhere. For the last hour, the market did not go anywhere. As we said, once you hit the target 2 institutional, the market go back to the target 1 and go back to the target 2, a play between target 1 and target 2. Normally, 9 out of 10 stays half an hour at least before the market start moving. Today, for 1 hour, the market is sitting between target 1 and target 2. After we hit the target 2 couple times, profit taking, institutional numbers, and many young traders don't know those numbers. There is so many things hidden in the market, and for the last 28 years, there's a few things has happened. People are unaware of it, and those are not for the public, and this is one of them. It's not for the public. When we did not release those institutional numbers on our platform, those institutional numbers, they are running off the server. It's not in the client's hands, because we will not release those to the clients. They have the system, but is getting the feedback from the server, not from an indicator on his platform. That's why they still working, because they've never been to the public. And when we came to the public 15 years ago, we stayed quiet on many things. We released it 2-3 years later, when we managed to put some of the stuff on the server so it will not be hacked. Because the things is with the trading, when too many people have the same system, systems fail. And we don't want it to be everyone using the system. It can be misused. So always the 1 minute have enough instruments to guide you safely every morning, and the auto trades become irrelevant because you are analyzing the market from the 1 minute. The YM closed trade automatically. We didn't have to do anything. 6,200. The ES closed at 8,600. We don't have to do anything. And the Nasdaq closed at 10,000 plus a few dollars tip for the broker, and it is getting more and more. The market is sitting sideways. There is nothing left. Folks, that's all what we have for you today, and we wish you a pleasant day. And please do not do not, whatever you're doing, do not go long in here. We're not your financial advisor, we're nothing, but in our opinion, this market at this moment is not going to climb to target 3 at this moment. Now, in the afternoon session, maybe, but this morning session is finished. So if you are hungry, go eat, or if you need to do something, go do something. Leave this market alone at this moment because it's not tradable. You should not take any long trade. Folks, that's all what we have. Thank you very much. God bless you all.